Welcome to the True Elegance Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Bunmi Akinkugbe, also known as Dr. B. Through solo episodes and guest sessions, we delve into the timeless qualities of style, grace, and sophistication and uncover what makes you truly elegant. So, sit back, relax, and let's get started on this empowering journey of becoming truly elegant. Hello, True Elegance Tribe. Welcome to another episode of the True Elegance Podcast, where we focus on character, confidence, and poise for today's woman, because true elegance goes beyond the physical beauty to what you're really made up of. And today I'm coming live to present the Mother's Day edition of the True Elegance Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. B, and welcome on board. Today, I just want to celebrate motherhood. I've been blessed to be a mom of 3 kids who are now virtually teenagers. And, going through every stage of motherhood has been very interesting and has trained me to give grace to mothers all over the world. And I know I'm also acknowledging our mothers who brought us to life and have done everything, sacrificed a lot for many of us to raise us up. I'm also acknowledging those who might have lost their moms at this time. I hope you continue to cherish those memories of beautiful time spent with them. And also, I'm putting in mind folks who are still trusting God to become graceful mothers of children. And I believe that it is not a matter of if, but when, and trusting and believing that God will grant all your heart's desires. But today, just want to wish you a happy Mother's Celebration Month. Motherhood is a calling, I must say. My life has really been transformed ever from the time I had my first baby, because then it's no longer about you. And one thing I'm discovering even 18, 19 years later is that it's almost like this journey never ends. And sometimes, even when they don't understand, they just want to live their life, take their decisions, and maybe sometimes don't care about the consequences. As mothers and also as fathers as well, as parents, there's always this desire and a heart connection about the things your children do, and not necessarily to guilt trip when they take maybe wrong decisions and everything, or feel disappointed or distressed about it, but just applying wisdom, whatever might happen, and also celebrating the so many joys that they bring, even through whether the things they do for you or the things they achieve for themselves, that just makes you proud. So celebrating motherhood is definitely beautiful. And I just want to acknowledge all the great work that mothers do. The sleepless nights, the never ending checklist and to do lists, staying strong through various phases of life, and also talk about the importance of taking care of ourselves so that we can live as long as we possibly can, celebrating and embracing the joy of having these children. Also, speaking to working moms, sometimes it could be challenging, juggling work, juggling parenting. Sometimes you feel like maybe you're not doing enough, but just know that you're try as much as possible to put in your best. When you're putting in the best that you can and trying to be present in the limited time you spend with the kids. Sometimes it might not be every day you have 2 hours to spend with them, but even if it's just 30 minutes, because I know some of us travel, or you're out for an extended period of time and you're like, oh, I'm not giving enough, I'm not giving enough, and that kind of overwhelms you. But in the little time you have to spend with them, make it worthwhile, make them remember that, okay, mommy does love me and she cares about me. And sometimes some of this extracurricular things, whether work or activities, speaking, conferences, or things that she's doing, is also to make herself whole and to bring some joy to the family, and help in raising you in a holistic way. So don't overwhelm yourself with thinking that you're not doing enough. Let the little, much, medium, everything you're doing, let it count in the moment for when you're doing it. And, celebrate the moments. If you get the flowers, to take a moment to stop and smell them. If nobody's getting you flowers, stop by the store or order online. Get some flowers for yourself. But whatever brings you joy, whatever brings you some peace and satisfaction, whatever helps you to be able to take a break from time to time and be mindful about who you are and what value you bring to yourself, your family, and the community is definitely very important. The Proverbs 31 woman comes to mind, which could be a taboo in some circles. But when you look at the various things that she does, whether for herself, for her home, for the community, she also gets help to do them. And I believe she knows when to pause and when to speed things up and go all in. So, um, knowing yourself helps you to be able to know, okay, at what point have I almost run out of gas and I need to take a break? And figuring out what brings that refreshing to you. Is it a phone call to a trusted friend? Is it just some quiet time, sitting, relaxing, listening to music, reading a book, sometimes doing nothing? Just being mindful of the moment. Is it watching a movie? Is it spending some time in worship? Is it taking a prayer walk, in your neighborhood or environment? It is very important for us as truly elegant ladies to be able to take some time to pause and reflect on what brings me joy, what brings the people around me joy, and what makes me happy. And I'm not talking about happiness in the terms of, fluffy, hey, I'm happy and everything, but maybe more of joy, more of a refreshing feeling. Because there are seasons in life when we might not be able to help it, and we just have to be on the go. We have to take that extra shift. Let me not say we have to. Maybe we get to take that extra shift because it's moving us in the direction of our goals. Sometimes we're back in school, juggling school and work, and trying to put everything together. But that shouldn't be like a constant thing. Maybe you do it for 9 months in a year. Find time in those 3 months to rejuvenate and refill yourself so that you're able to pour into others. Sometimes maybe it's a 4 year school, you know that, okay, for the next 4 years I'm going to be busy. Okay, what moments in those periods can I set in to be able to reset and relax and refresh? Because being on the go all the time could also tell on you. It ages us quickly, it ages our mind and our mental well-being, and that is not the best for us. And one way we can always look into that is getting the help we need. Sometimes we think getting help can be expensive, but when you think of the value you had into your life and thinking of little ways and means, getting help might not necessarily be hiring everybody on board, even though I would love to, have a chef, have a driver, have a massage therapist in my house 24/7 and everything. Some of us are able to do that, some of us are not able to do that. But, looking for the little ways to bring in that balance in our lives is very important. And as we celebrate this Mother's Day, May of 2025 or whatever year it might be, know that taking care of yourself goes beyond just 1 month in the year. Let it be a constant thing where you're refilling yourself, spirit, soul, and body, so that you can give the best of yourself to yourself and to the communities around you. So happy Mother's Day, and stay connected to the True Elegance podcast, where we have beautiful conversations around your character, your confidence, and your poise. And if you need help, with one-on-one coaching, or you have an event coming up and you need someone to brainstorm with you so that you're showing up elegantly and confidently, I'm here to help you. And you can click the link in the bio or in the comment section to get in touch. And until next time, take care and stay truly elegant. Bye. Be sure to subscribe so you'll be the first to be notified of every new episode. Leave a review and share this podcast with that elegant lady in your life. This is a space where we can come together to empower and inspire each other and leave feeling elevated and enlightened. See you in the next episode.